Hello and welcome to day 12 of the Game Jam. I'm Mr. Brown from Atlas Ford. Today we're looking at how we might end a game. So this is just going to be one way we can do it, and today I'm going to show you how to do it through a backdrop. I've linked some videos below on how you can actually do it through your sprite itself. So I've uploaded a game that we've talked about last week in the maze game, and what I'm going to do start of all is to make a game over screen. So this is when something goes wrong, this pops up. So I'm going to go with backdrops, and I'm going to choose to paint one. And I'm going to call this game over 2. And all I'm going to do is take the shape, and I'm going to make mine black. So here we go. And then we're just going to stretch that out over the whole screen. We're then going to add some text. We'll make this a yellow color. And it's not as bright as I'd hope, but hey ho. And we're going to write game over. Going to click off that. Going to click on it again. I'm going to find, my mouse would help. There you go. And we're going to make this fit right over. Game over. Cool. So that's the backdrop ready to go. I've named it so I can easily find it. I'm going to go back to my code and for the sprite. So what we need to do is not have on this screen to begin with. So I'm going to say when green flag is clicked, we need to change the looks and to switch the backdrops. We're going to drag that in. We're going to pop that in as well. So I already had this in here. So let's actually take this out. That would help Mr. Brown. So you can see there it says when green's clicked, switch backdrop to maze. And that was the original one that I've called it. So I'm going to make sure it does that. So now when we press green, you see it starts with the maze. So now what I need to do is on this original game, we had it that every time you touch the black line, it then redirected you into not touching that. Now what we're going to do to make this really hard is that when you touch the black line, we're going to actually make it that the game is over. So you can imagine if you're doing a game where maybe there's lava and you're trying not to touch the lava or something like that, you might do it when that is touched the same way. So we're going to do events, and we're going to say when any of the keys, so not just space, when any of the keys are pressed, and then go into our control again, and if blank, then something. So when any of the keys are pressed, if, go to our sensing, if touching black, and I'm going to change that color to being black. You remember you can use the little pipette. We can come in and we can click the exact color to make it easier. Then I want it to switch to the backdrop, and it's going to be the game over 2 that we've just created. So now I'll press green to start, and you can see if I move, I'm doing really well, but then suddenly, oh, that's not working. What's went wrong, Mr. Brown? Well, that's because we're still not taking the rest of the code out. So now I'm going to take all these out, and I'll just move them away. So change by -x, take them all out. So now let's try that again. Press the green flag. This time we touch it, and then it's game over. And of course, you could do this the same way, and that you could have it if I start over again and go to this backdrop, and then go to the backdrop up here to edit it. I can now have it that instead of having it that way, I can put a little yellow symbol at the end. And of course, we could have it that when that color is touched, then they're a winner instead. So that's been a quick video on how you can make a game over. But like I said, there's some videos below that will help you to see how you can do that in other ways. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.